Okay, welcome back guys. Wow, from 15 naging 6 na lang. Okay, welcome back to our channel. Alright, so 1,290 degrees. Kailangan daw natin makahanap ng coterminal. Okay, measure between 0 to 360 degrees. Coterminal with an angle measure 1,290 in standard position. Siyempre, dapat standard palagi. Okay, so ilang ikot ba ang 1,290 guys? Ano na, mag-divide na naman tayo. Oh. Okay, so 1,290 degrees is equal to 360 degrees times, ilan ba to? 4, hindi, 3, 1,080, tama ba? 1,080, 210. Correct? Oh, i-check nyo nga guys yung algorithm ko, baka mali-mali na naman ako. Okay, tama ba? So the answer is 210. Ayan, no? Sabi ni Isa, tama daw. Ay, buting di. Ayan, this is the initial position and this is the terminal position of the angle. So, ilang ikot yan? Tatlo. Diba? Tatlong ikot. Green. Okay, ikot natin. 1, 2, 3. 3. Tapos, ganito. Yung pang-apat na ikot, bitin. 210 degrees. So this is 1,290 degrees, okay? And we're looking for the coterminal angle between 0 to 360. So, how do we do that? Alam na natin kaagad, ito na yun, no? So 210 is the answer, okay? And how do we change color lang class? Ay, mali. Blue. Okay, so therefore, since the coterminal angle that we're looking for is between 0 to 360, therefore, ito na kaagad yun. So, 210 degrees. Okay? Basic na basic, di ba? Tinuturo pa yan, sir. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Since wala namang sumasagot, di ako na lang sasagot sa tanong ko. Okay, next. Find a positive and negative angle that is coterminal to an angle that is pi over 6 radians. Ayan, guys. So, how do we do that? Ayan. So, hahanapin natin yung coterminal ni pi over 6 radians. Dapat positive and negative. Isang positive, isang negative. And it is not restricted from being 0 to 360 or 0 to negative 360 degrees or 0 to pi. Okay? Coterminal. Well, 30 degrees is not a coterminal kasi isang angle lang naman siya. Wait, ano bang sabi sa coterminal? Check nga natin uli. Two angles in standard position. Wala namang sinabing two distinct angles, di ba? So, pwede pa rin. So, the acute angle is coterminal to itself. Pero syempre, we're talking about here different angles na, di ba? Kumbaga, vacuously true na tatama siya agad-agad. Ay, mali pala. Sana ba? Ayan. So, pi over 6. What is pi over 6? Pi over 6 is 30 degrees. Excuse me? Ayan. 30 degrees. So, hanapin natin yung isang positive at isang negative coterminal nito. So, ikot-ikot lang. Parang si Sarah, di ba? Pi over 6 pala to. Ayan. So, isang ikot, tapos sumobra. So, positive angle, guys. Positive coterminal angle. Ano ba yun? So, 2 pi plus pi over 6. Ganun lang siya, di ba? So, this is 13 over pi. 13 pi over 6. Ayan, tama si Ricardo. How about the negative coterminal angle? So, yung negative coterminal angle niya, of course, it should be starting from the initial side, malamang, However, it should be in clockwise direction. So, since this is negative 2 pi, one complete rotation is negative 2 pi. So that's negative 2 pi plus pi over 6. Ilan ba to, class? So negative 2 pi plus pi over 6 is equal to negative 12, 11, negative pi over 6. Ayan, ganun lang kadali. Di ba dapat hindi discuss yung mga to? Okay, anyway, so we have already discussed this. Ano ba? Okay, so let's discuss the next one. I have already discussed this with you. Pero sabi dito, to formalize these definitions for any angle, let theta be any angle in standard position, this one, and let P be any point, all right, in the coordinate plane, which is on the terminal side of the angle. Then we could find the 6 trigonometric functions using the points or the coordinates in the given problem. Na-discuss na natin yan, di ba? Okay, so let's have an example problem here. So let P be a point with coordinates negative 3, negative 4, be a point on the terminal side. So alam na. So illustrate natin para hindi nahihilo. So negative, negative, nandito siya. So nandito yung point and the angle is here. All right, so this is theta. Okay, ganyan. And this is 90 degrees. For each of the 6 trigonometric functions of theta, okay, for each, find each. So sine theta is equal to, what point is this? Negative 3, negative 4. And this is a Pythagorean triple, diba? Therefore, the radius is 5 using Pythagorean theorem. This is negative 3, this is negative 4. Correct, guys? Nagigets naman, no? Kasi na-discuss na natin to. So, since the radius is not equal to 1, therefore, we will use the y over r. And the value of this is negative 4 over 5. Cosine theta is equal to x over r. And tangent theta is equal to y over x. So, using the values of the coordinates, x is equal to negative 3 and radius is 5, and tangent, that's negative 4 over negative 3, and let's simplify 4 over 3. And of course, we can easily identify the other 3 trigonometric functions since we have already identified the 3 basic, which are the inverses. Okay, so cosecant theta, secant theta, and cotangent theta. So the value here is 5 over 4 negative, and here it's 5 over negative 3 negative. Sorry, wala na. Isa lang na negative. And cotangent is equal to 3 over 4. Okay? Understood, guys? Na-discuss natin yan, di ba? Okay. Now, let's evaluate. Ang daming nawala. Ito yung pinaka-importante. Yung bahala sila. May mga problem to sa exam. Okay, so now how do we solve this? How do we find tangent theta? So let's start with letter A. Tangent 90 degrees. Okay. So what is tangent 90 degrees? Madali lang naman siya, di ba? Alam niyo naman to eh. Actually, na-discuss na natin to eh. Pero, syempre, we need to discuss. Baka mamaya may magreklamo. Okay, 90 degrees is here. This is 90 degrees or pi over 2. Pareho lang. And the point here is 0, 1, which is equal to xy. Okay? And as we knew, this is y over x. So this is 1 over 0, which is equal to undefined. Yeah, undefined. Tama. Okay. Yes, guys? And how about cotangent? Letter B, cotangent 90 degrees. Since alam naman natin, inverses sila, so x over y, ayan, so mangyayari ay 0 over 1, which is 0. Or this is equal to undefined over 1. Tama ba ako? Undefined over, baliktad. 1 over undefined pala dapat, which is equal to 0. Okay? Wag niyong gayahin to, class. Wag muna to. Mahilo lang kayo. Okay? Pero sa calculus, di-discuss natin yan. Okay. So, nakukuha natin without using calculator. Next. Ayan. How about cosine 135 degrees? Now, some students can do this or can solve this class even without using the illustration. Pwede naman yun. Actually, it's doable. Pero, since we are discussing, dapat may illustration. Diba? Okay. Pero, try nyo class mag-mental nito. I-imagine nyo lang yung angle measure. So, this is 135 degrees. Lamang. Kahit hindi class sinabing in standard position, always start from standard position because it will give us the accurate answer. So 135 is here. Okay, and the point, so the angle is here. This is 135 degrees. And what's the point? It's pointless. XY. What are the coordinates? Kung 135 to, ito ay 45 degrees. Diba? Ayan, this is the reference angle. So this is 1/2. 1 over square root of 2 pala to. Ito naman 1 over square root of 2. Ayan, this is negative, this is positive. So, dito ko na nga lang isulat. So, x is negative 1 over square root of 2 and y is 1 over square root of 2. Nakuha ba, class? So, cosine 135 degrees this is equal to x over r. Since unit circle siya, therefore, x lang naman yan. So, negative 1 over square root of 2. Okay? Gets. Guys, nakuha ba? Question? Okay, good. Very good. So, tangent, 390 degrees. Ayan, iba naman na angle. 390 degrees. Saan ba natin makukuha si 390? Where specifically in the xy plane can we find the terminal side of the 390 degrees? Saan? Go. Kasi the location of the angle tells us the signs. Saan ba, class? And what's the reference angle? This is 180, 270, 360. Oh, malapit na sa 390. So, kung 360 to, ang kulang niya ay 30 degrees. Therefore, 30 degrees to. Reference. Okay, kung 30 to, 1 to, 1/2 to, and square root of 3 over 2, eto. Yeah, that's right. It's quadrant 1. So therefore, alam na natin kaagad yung point na to. This is square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. Since tangent is y over x, 1/2 over square root of 3 over 2, this is equal to 1 over square root of 3. Or square root of 3 over 3. Tama yun. Okay? Nakuha, class? Tingnan mo, late din-define yung reference angle dito. But anyway, okay. So, let A be a non-acute. Okay, yung angle. Let A be a non-acute angle in standard position that lies in quadrant. Its reference angle is the positive angle A sub r formed by the terminal side of angle A and the y-axis. So, ito yun. Okay? Ito yung mga reference angles natin. Wait, ano ba yung formal definition ng reference angle? Oh, okay. Wala naman class sinabing acute angle siya, di ba? But still, it will always give you an acute angle here. Right? Ayan. Okay, tandaan niya na. So, and the reference angle is always with respect to the x-axis. So, ayan, x-axis, x-axis. It's either positive or negative x-axis. It depends. If the terminal side of the angle is on the second and third, therefore negative. Kung first and fourth, positive. I think it's understood. Okay. Find the reference angle for each of the following. Oh, no bad. Okay, guys. May klase ba kayo after this? Let me know. Baka meron na. Gluon? Do you have class after our async? Sige, tapusin natin to. Wag na nga to. Sige, isa lang. Ito na lang na 15 pi over 4. Letter B. 15 pi over 4. What is the reference angle of 15 pi over 4? Ayan. Sir, paano namin gagawin? Hindi ko magets. Pag hindi nyo class magets, i-convert you in degree measure. Pero, sabi natin, one complete rotation is 2 pi, di ba? So, try to look for 2 pi here. Okay? Ilang 2 pi meron dito, class? Dito. 1. Isa lang, that's right. So, ilan yung matitira? Malamang i-minus mo to, di ba? 8, so 7 pi. Tama ba? Parang mali ako. Oh, yeah, tama. Over 4. Mali ba ako? Limuel? Ba't sagot mo ay 3 pi? Ah, okay, dinivide mo siya. Pwede naman. Okay, ganito. Yeah, tama ka naman doon. So ganito, class. Ito yung the usual way to find the coterminal, the reference angle. Hindi pala siya reference. Yung coterminal lang to, no? Or you can do this. I-divide mo siya. So mag-isang 3 pi plus, ilan ba? 3 pi over 4. Tama naman, di ba? Kaso, class, tinitingnan natin kung ilang ikot yan. Again, ilang ikot yan. So mangyayari ay 2 pi. So per 2 pi yung hinahanap natin. Plus pi plus 3 pi over 4. So i-combine mo tong dalawa, this will give you 7 pi over 4. Diba? Kahit ano class ang gawin nyo dito, okay lang sa akin. Kasi iba-ibang technique naman ginagawa natin dito. Okay? Now, the question there is, where can we find the final, the terminal side of this? Of course, we're going to refer that to 7 pi over 4. Diba? Saan ba ang 7 pi over 4? It's less than 2 pi. But it's greater than, it's almost 2 pi, di ba? So nandito siya, fourth quadrant. Ayan, tama yan, fourth quadrant. Dapat masterin nyo na yung unit circle, ha? Okay. So this is 7 pi over 4. Okay, however, the original angle is ito. Ito yung original angle. This is 15 pi over 4. Ayan. Now, we're looking for the reference angle. What's the reference angle, guys? Sorry, wala pala dapat yung direction. What's the reference angle? Of course, negative 2 pi. Wala namang sinabing positive or negative, no? So the reference angle, actually this is already a reference angle. Okay, but let's find another one which is negative. Plus 7 pi over 4. So this is negative, so negative pi over 4. This is negative pi over 4. Okay, pwede rin siya. Yeah. Oh, Ricardo, it should be negative. Okay, reference, sorry. Yeah, reference. Okay, you're correct, Ricardo. Akala ko coterminal yung hinahanap eh. Okay? So ang reference mali pala ako guys. This is the coterminal angle. Reference angle pa yung hinahanap. Hindi nagbabasa, no? Coterminal angle yung hinahanap. And coterminal natin ay 7 pi over 4. But the reference angle is pi over 4. Okay? So pag coterminal, ang daming sagot. Pero pag reference angle, isa lang ang sagot. Reference angle has or is a one-to-one function, but coterminal is one-to-many. Okay? So it's not a function. Gets? Okay, next. Ayan, solve na natin. Yay, magsasolve na tayo. Ala, mayroon pa pala dito class, oh. Ito na lang gawin natin. Nasolve natin yung kanina eh. Okay. Itong importante. Alright, so, now given point P, where the coordinates are, parang may kulang to. Ito. Yan. 5 over 13, 12 over 13. Find A, which is the point at T plus pi. Okay? Okay, guys? T is an angle here, ah. Angle measure yung T with a coordinates given. Nakuha. Baka sabihin nyo, sir, T is coordinate or coordinates of the point, di ba? Bakit i-add natin sa pi? No. T here is an angle measure with coordinates equal to, di ba? Diniscuss natin yan. Okay. So, i-drawing muna natin, i-illustrate muna natin si T angle. Saan ba natin matatagpuan class si angle T? Okay. Where can we find angle T? Angle T is at the Q1. Good. That's right. Because of the coordinates. So, nandito. Hindi natin alam kung saan siya class ha. I mean, specifically what angle measure. Ang alam lang natin yung point niya. So, this is just an approximate drawing or illustration. This is 5/13 and 12/13. Oh, sir, 5 and 12 are Pythagorean triples, correct. So the radius is what? 13, malamang nandyan eh. Si sir naman eh. Okay, ganyan. So this is the angle in standard position and this is angle T. Nakuha, guys? Now, that's the given. Ang tanong is, how do we solve for T plus pi? Yan yung tanong natin eh. Okay, how do we solve that, sir? Sabi dito, class, may given na angle T, which is this, add natin ng pi ng 180. So therefore, saan natin siya makikita? Class, saan natin makikita si T plus pi? Okay, very good. Q3. Si Isa Q1. Ito yung sagot sa una. Okay, sorry. So nandito, Q3. And how do you describe, okay, the terminal side of T plus pi to the given angle T? Sige nga. Anong relationship nilang dalawa na pwede mong maibigay? Okay, very good. It's straight line lang sila. Bakit straight line? Because pi is just 180. If we're going to put a straight line here, it's 180 degrees. That's one, di ba? That's pi. Okay, tama yun. Tama dyan, sir. So, ito yung pi. So, nakuha natin pag linahat natin yung angle starting from, ano ba yan? Ba't ayaw? Pag linahat natin yung angle starting from the initial side, which is a, wait class, ayaw magpindot. Ayaw magpindot. Ayaw magpaklit niya. Ayun. Tagal ang tunog. Pasaway to eh. Okay. So, eto na. So, pag linahat natin tong angle na to, we are getting T plus pi. So, eto na hinahanap natin. So, this is our T plus pi. And what is the coordinate? Or what are the coordinates of this? Sige nga. Anong coordinates nito, class? Okay. Anong coordinates nito? Okay, very good. Negation of the coordinates ng given. Bakit, Ricardo? Yeah, ang pinigay na ni Isa. Okay, bakit Ricardo negation? Kasi it is a straight line and it can be found on the third quadrant. Diba? So that tapos negative 12/13. Okay, eto na yung T plus pi natin. Okay? Ayan. I hope nakuha niyo yun. Ang galing nun. Okay. Next. Next naman ay letter B. Okay, letter B tayo. Di ba? You don't need to solve. I-analyze mo lang. You will get it. Okay. So letter B, kaso konti lang yung bahala sila. Hindi sila pumunta na. Okay, T minus 4. Bakit 4? Pi. Bakit 4 nakita ko? Okay, T minus pi. Ala ka dyan. Paano natin, sir, gagawin yan? Mina-minus na. Okay. So, anong gagawin natin? Ang gagawin natin, class, syempre, i-drawing natin si T. The angle T. Here, positive. Ayan. Sorry. And the point here is 5/13 and 12/13 as usual. Alright? Now, how do we do this, guys? Paano natin ito isosolve? T minus pi. Anyone? Anybody? How do we solve for this? the same way but different direction. The same way but different direction. So are we going to add? Okay. We're going to add negative pi. Parang ganon. Tama yan, di ba guys? Bakit natin i-add ng negative pi? Kasi sir, di ba? Okay. Kasi sir, di ba? T minus pi is just equal to t plus negative pi. Ayan, tama yon. So, we're going to use the angle T, this is T, as a reference reference or initial side natin. Di ba? So, ito yung initial sides, which means that, ito yun. Kasi 180 lang naman siya eh. So, this is, ayan, this is T minus pi. Correct? Tama, guys? Tama naman siya, di ba? Okay. Pwede yon. Again, pwede yon. Now, what is the point here? Same thing. Third, nasa third pa rin. So, negative 5 over 13, tapos negative 12 over 13. Very good. Now, what's the other way to solve this? May iba pa bang way? Meron, class. Ganito. Para alam niyo yung paikot-ikot niyan. Okay? Siyempre, dapat alam niyo lahat para di kayo lugi. Okay. So, ito yung T natin. This is our angle T. Angle T. Alright? Tapos, sabi dito, may negative pi. Ang negative pi natin ay ito. Ito yung negative pi natin, di ba? Starting from the initial position. So, this is our negative pi. Ayan, negative pi. Kaso, sabi dito, dadagdagan natin ng angle T. Angle T ay positive. So therefore, ito yung angle T natin. Let's use another color. Ito yung angle T natin. Here is our angle T. So it's just like we subtracted negative pi by, it's just like we subtracted this angle by T. Correct? Binaliktad lang natin. So ang magiging angle natin, ito. So, ang reference angle natin, ito. Okay? Nakuha, guys. So, this is now our, or this is our T, actually. So, this is our T minus pi. Correct? Actually, mas madali to. Pero, again, guys, we are using the reference angle. Pero, you can use the concept of vertical angles are congruent. So, therefore, T, ito. Okay? Pareho lang naman siya. Nakuha? I hope you got both sides of the story on how to find the coordinates and the terminal side of the given angle measure. Okay? And letter C. Okay, letter C na tayo. Given T, what is P of negative T? Ayan, given T, ito yung pinaka-importante eh. Sabi ko sa inyo, yung dulo yung pinaka-importante kasi sila yung application part. So, here, this is our T. Alright, with coordinates AB. Tinamad na magsulat. I-AB ko na lang. Di ba sa math, ang daming shortcuts. Okay. So, where do we find negative T class in letter C? Letter C, P of negative T. Okay, Q4. Bakit? Kasi sabi, ininegate mo lang to, di ba? It means the initial position will still be the same kasi nga nasa standard position sila. So, ininegate mo lang siya dyan. Ayan. Negative T. Ayan. So, what is the point? The point here is A, comma, negative B. Ininegate lang natin si B. Okay? Or si Y. Understood, guys? Hello, guys. Nakuha yon? Okay, good. I hope so. All right, here we go. So, dito na tayo. Although we used sample on this, I mean, we already discussed sample on this, but let's discuss this still. So, cosine T is equal to 1 over 7. And sabi natin, cosine is x over r. Alam na kaagad natin, di ba? And better if we're going to sketch the graph para makita nyo kaagad. And cosine is, and the angle T is in quadrant 4. So, nandito daw yung angle T. So, dito yung point natin, XY. Ayan. Ang tanong ay, ano yung point nito? So, here, class, x is equal to 1 and r is equal to 7. And caution, I forgot to tell you this. Although it's common sense, r should be greater than x or even y. Tandaan nyo na, mamaya magkabaliktad yan. Alam nyo na, there's something wrong. Okay, so rx is equal to 1. Sorry, this is 1. And our y is, this is 7. If this is 1, what is our y? Ano bang y? 48, 6 times 8, 48, 4. Ano ba guys? 4, 12. 16, so 4 square root of 3. Tama ba? Ayan, 4 square root of 3. So this is 4. Negative 4 square root of 3. Tama, no? Okay. Bumagal yung logic, yung solution. Find other 5 trigonometric functions value of t. So y is equal to negative 4 square root of 3. Just it's negative, ha? Okay, we're talking about triangle. Okay, so since you have already found the coordinates of x and y, or the values of x and y here in the radius, so alam niyo na kung paano kunin yun sa katawan and Chashakaw. Hindi na natin i-discuss. Okay, alam niyo na yun. Okay lang ba, class? Okay, good. Eto, I know. Hindi yan. Okay, last example. So, cosecant theta is equal to negative 2, and the angle can be found at the quadrant 3. So, theta, actually class, the theta is not the reference angle. Nagkataon lang dun sa unang example natin na reference siya. Kasi, eto yun. Oh, wait, parang may mali ako sa una. Okay. I think I got wrong here, guys. Yeah, I'm wrong here. The theta should be here. Okay? This is theta. Kaso, since coterminal naman sila, pareho lang yon. So, the theta is similar to the negative theta here. Ay, wait. Mali pala, class. Mali ito. This is wrong. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Okay. So, the theta here, the angle, sorry, why theta? The angle T here is this, not this one. This is the reference angle. Okay? Ito yung reference natin. So, therefore, this is 2 pi, negative 2 pi plus t. Ayan. Ito na yung angle measure nito. Okay? However, we can still use the angle t for cosine t, sine t, tangent t, and whatsoever. Okay? Sorry, my mistake. My bad. Okay. Did you understand that, guys? Muntik ko na makalimutan. Okay. May mali pala ako. Buti I got it. Wait. Parang dito naka-record. Naka-record pala. Okay. So, let's work on the next problem. Muntik na ako dun. Buti na alala ko. Okay. So, cosecant theta is equal to negative 2. And theta, what? Wiggly. Tandaan nyo guys ha. Muntik na ako dun. I almost forgot everything about it. Okay. So, ayan. Let's sketch the graph or the illustration. Theta is in quadrant 3. So, nandito siya. So, this is theta. Alright? So, kukunin natin yung reference angle dito. Ayan. Siyempre, hindi natin alam yung specific angle measure. But we know that this is xy and this is equal to something. Okay? Since alam naman natin na cosecant is equal to Siya. Ano nga ba class ng cosecant? Cosecant is, ang inverse niya ay sine. Sine theta is equal to y over r. So therefore, this is r over y. Gets? So therefore, if this is equal to 2, negative 2, our r is negative 2 and our y is equal to 1. Tama ba yung class? Okay, is that correct? Hello guys. Tama ba siya? Hindi. Let me know. Hey, gising pa ba? Tutulog na? Tama. Mali. Ayan na naman tayo eh. Tinitesting ko lang kayo eh. R is 1. Pwede rin siya maging 1. Yeah, well, pwede rin siya. Pero if we're going to do it that way, medyo i-complicate natin yung mga values, magiging fraction. But it's okay. Pero ako, ayoko ng ganun kasi nagiging more complex yung given. Ayan. Isa, that's correct. R can't be negative. My God, guys. Tinetest ko lang kayo eh. Okay, so negative 1 sa y. Okay? Nakuha? Pwede naman yun wala, pero ayoko ng ganun. Gusto ko kasi maging whole number palagi yung maging integers yung mga side lengths nila para wala akong problema sa fractions. So here, y is equal to negative 1 and radius is equal to 2. So therefore, this is 30 degrees kasi half ng hypotenuse, di ba? This is 60. If this is 30, what's the measure of the angle theta? It is what? Ano guys? 180 pi plus pi over 6, 7 pi over 6. Yeah, 210. Tama yun. Okay, so we can now find the 6 trigonometric or remaining 5 trigonometric functions. What is our x? Our x is negative square root of 3. Ayan. So alam na natin kaagad, negative square root of 3. Ayan. So pag nakuha na natin yung coordinates niya, wala na, sabog na, di ba? Finish na. We got everything that we need to get. Okay? Understood? Yan. Common mistake. Eto. Yes, guys? Now, sir, is there another way around, sir? Okay, there is. Paano mo ito gagawin? Di ba sabi natin, ang inverse ni cosecant ay 1 over sine. Sorry. Ang inverse ni cosecant ay sine. Therefore, cosecant is equal to 1 over sine is equal to negative 2. Correct? So therefore, 1 over sine theta is equal to negative 2. And I can do cross multiplication and simplify. Sine theta is equal to 1 over negative 2. Or negative, yan. Nakuha? And this is equal to y over r. So alam na natin, y is negative 1 and r is equal to 2. Therefore, x is equal to square root of 3 negative. Okay, class? Wala lang. Kasi I am used to dealing with sine, cosine, tangent. Kaya I usually do convert the Choshakao to Sakatawa. Kaya yun ang ginagamit ko. Pero you can deal with the Choshakao directly since tinuruan ko naman kayo kung paano siya gawin. Okay? And what is the importance of the illustration? The illustration will give you the idea on what the signs of the values of x and y and r are. Diba? Malamang sir, yung r positive din palagi. Tama ka doon. Okay? Understood, guys. That's why the drawing helps you a lot. It prevents you from executing errors, okay, in the values, in the sign of the values. Any questions so far, guys? I hope it's very clear, okay? I hope everything is